We're on the beat.
Put that little boy in the
Bling,
dirt.
bling, bling. Diamonds dripping VVS. Diamonds dripping VVS.
Nigga salivating.
Diamonds dripping VVS. Don't play with us. Don't fuck with us. Don't go there, boy.
Take the shot. Put the slide down. Unscrew the cat.
VVS. Diamonds dripping VVS. Diamonds dripping VVS. Diamonds dripping VVS. Don't play with us. Don't fuck with us. Diamonds dripping VVS. Yeah. Diamonds dripping VVS. Yeah. Diamonds dripping VVS. 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 I take a bitch right on the dick. Spin the bands, get cake. 100 bands on my waist. Throwing bands, got cake.
I'm Spencer Zied.
Is it Zied?
Yeah, and Zied.
I've been walking on all day saying.
Well, everyone says Zied, so I don't really care to correct people anymore.
It is Z-I-E-D.
Yeah, so it's like lied or died. It's like the same pronunciation, but everyone messes it up.
Like E-I-D.
Yeah, no, everyone messes it up, so it's fine.
I feel you. Okay, Spencer, where did we meet?
We met Trails End 2017, excuse me. 2017 Trails End. Yep, 2017.
So, before we go more into you, what was Trails End like? Because I've not spoken about Trails End on my channel before.
Well, Trails End, I mean, I went there as a camper for 7 summers. Then I took a year off and became a counselor. It's definitely an experience. Had a lot of fun, made a lot of great relationships, a lot of great friends there, met a lot of good people. Met a lot of bad people too, but they got rid of them quickly, so that was a good thing. Yeah, right. They were definitely good at weeding out bad people. But no, I mean, a lot of good kids. You know, my year when I was a counselor, you know, I was with the 9-year-olds, so they were easy, but they were fun. They were nice. Yeah, I was pretty good with them. I was able to handle them pretty well. The 12-year-olds, I don't know if I'd be able to handle the 12 and 13-year-olds. I might need to put someone in their place. That might be a problem. But yeah, the babies I can deal with. Like the older kids that might be a problem. Might get a little hairy. But you know, it was a great experience. Glad I did it. Wouldn't go back. But definitely glad I did it, and will always be glad to visit. And glad to see the people that are there that I know, and that, you know, reunite with kids that I went there with. You know, while I was a camper. So yeah, that's what Trails End was like for me.
So what was you now being one of the brand or clothing brand owners? What is this your first time doing it?
No, this is my second time owning a brand.
What was pretty quick turn, what was the first one like? Because I really want to get into new.
I mean, my first brand, it was called Authentic Brooklyn. It wasn't really my brand. Well, it was my brand, but I didn't come up with it. This guy came up with it, who I met basically like camping out for sneakers. We stayed in touch, and then, you know, he wanted to bring me on as a partner to his brand. And I was like, oh, this sounds awesome. And then I ended up doing all the work, and it was just it was an experience, but it was trash. It failed within a year, but it was a good experience. It taught me a lot. You know, just about the industry in general. But then after I stopped with that, I didn't really want to do it again. You know, I was like, it's a good experience, but I don't want to do this again. But then when Eli, you know, came to me with habits, I was like, I couldn't say no to that. So I was like, yeah, I'll give it another shot. So I'm in my second run right now.
All right,
so worked out a lot better.
Is it going? How long were you working with the first brand?
For about just about a year, about 11 months.
So you definitely been working with this brand a lot longer.
Yes, yeah.
It's been going a lot better.
This has been like 3 months short of 2 years. So.
We're balling out here.
Yeah, approaching on 2 years. Yeah.
So you and Eli are both the owners, like
co-owners. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Eli.
Eli's my brother, 17 years old. Definitely has, you know, similar aspirations in terms of where he wants to take the brand. We do things a little differently, which is, you know, we kind of balance each other out. He's like extremely aggressive. I'm a little more passive. But, you know, I'm a little more organized. He's a little more all over the place. But like I said, it's a balancing act. So for his aggression, I have my passiveness to kind of reel him in. And then his aggression kind of pushes my passiveness a little bit. So it works out. And, you know, at the same time, just like in terms of organizational stuff, that's really stuff I handle with the ambassadors. I'm talking to them more frequently. But in terms of the influencers, in terms of people he wants to reach out to in networking, he's better with that. He does that a little bit better. we're both sufficient in each other's lanes, but we do different things better, and so we try to stick to those things. Try to put ourselves in the best position possible. Trying to focus on our strengths. That's kind of the roles that me and Eli play.
Okay. So, that's cool. That's cool. Where are you from?
New York City, right here.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
The Big Apple, huh?
Yep.
So, I already know, but they're assuming that you are a Rangers, Yankees, Giants, Knicks, technically the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, you're fans of all these teams.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really the Nets, but yeah, the rest, yeah.
Let's go about facial expression. How do you feel about that?
The Yankees are doing pretty well. There are a lot of injuries, but they've held their own this season. They've been, competitive without half their players, and I'm impressed with what they're doing so far, and hopefully they can continue it until the playoffs, and hopefully they can capture their 28th World Series.
How about the Rangers? 20th. Goddamn. How about the Rangers?
The Rangers, not a big hockey fan, so can't really comment. I know they stunk this year, but I know they got a high pick, so hopefully they can turn it around pretty quickly.
Okay, and how about the Knicks?
The Knicks, it's the same old story. They're just a train wreck until they get some big free agent. They're going to just be in the dumps for a while. So hopefully we'll see the summer. Hopefully the summer goes well. But, it's the Knicks. So they're very good at screwing things up.
And lastly, but definitely the least, how about the New York Giants?
Well, I mean, we've turned into the Jets. Worse, actually. We've just become a complete train wreck. We've been extremely overly loyal to Eli Manning. The owners have they're caught up in their feelings, and they've sacrificed basically the whole team's success because they want to keep Eli Manning happy, a 38-year-old quarterback who can't throw forward for more than 20 yards. So, it's just a train wreck. We drafted Daniel Jones at the 6th pick. I don't know if he can play an NFL game and do well. I don't even think he's very good. I hope I'm wrong, but just everywhere you look, just Dave Gettleman and the owners have just done a really poor job, and it's very sad to see. Hopefully one day they'll turn it around and fire him, but they've become a mess, and it's really upsetting to watch.
So what do you think about Odell leaving?
I'm fine with trading the guy, but I'm not fine with getting nothing in return for him. We got a number 17 overall pick. We got a 2-down, 375-pound defensive tackle for him, and a punt returner who has flashy moves. I just don't think it's worth it. And a late 3rd round pick who's probably never going to play in the NFL. So, we could have just gotten much more, but it just shows to Dave Gettleman's incompetence quite yet again.
All right, so tell us about your personal interests. I know you play basketball. I know this guy's got Patrick Beverly looking guy as a basketball trainer. Does he look like Patrick Beverly?
Who?
The guy that you said he was a basketball trainer. I think you said he was a basketball trainer.
Huh?
The latest guy that was the Habits Influence. He kind of looks like Patrick.
Influencer?
Or the latest guy that kind of shot off ads that was on the Instagram page. He kind of looks like Patrick Beverly, low key. He's a basketball trainer.
Oh, Carl.
Yeah,
Coach Carl, yeah. Oh, I don't see it. But, okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, so I play ball. I still try to just play for fun, Fortunately, I didn't grow to be super tall. I can't really dunk, so I can shoot, but can't really dunk. And I'm not tall, so the D1 offers didn't really come. So I was figured I just play for fun. It's fun. It's good exercise. I'm pretty good, better than most of my friends. So it's it's fun. It's just good to get out, stay active. Even though don't think I'm gonna go to the NBA, but it's just good to.
Hey, Julian Newman can go to the NBA. Go to the NBA.
No, it's just fun to keep up with that. I used to play tennis, but I don't really play anymore. Football, I played flag in 5th grade, but I haven't really since. But yeah, in terms of sports, that's really kind of all I've really been into.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you got about 30 seconds left. Anything would you like to say? Sport shout out.
No, I don't really have any shout outs. I'd say just we've covered a lot of ground here today, and I think we're gonna keep growing and just keep doing what we're doing, and
Our 2 names. That's who you shout out.
So shout out to Demetrius and
StANtV.
Shout out to Stan Art.
Shout out to Habits.
And shout out to Habits.
Ain't for free. Yeah, she ain't sucking dick, you know I'm punting. She know I'm tryna fuck, but I ain't cuffing. I can't take a loss, I came too far to go back down to nothing. Yeah. I'm tryna keep that bankroll all hundreds. Walked in this bitch, I'm bustin'. First thing we meet, I'm fucking her. Tryna be bougie, ain't sucking. Bought the little bitch here for nothing. I'm tryna cash on the mill, tryna see how it feel. Tell a nigga to run it. I was just out in the field, so I know shit is real. I was pushing the onion. Used to come home from the meats, I was running the streets, saying shit in my stomach. Niggas ain't fucking with me, leave 'em resting in peace. Niggas know I be clutching. Bitch.